You've seen every day of this series, and you've watched a lot of cricket. And you also know that teams do come, even the great teams, all teams come to the end of their cycle. The problems that India face right now, having seen these last 3 test matches, is this a temporary blip? All teams have them. Or is there something deeper than that may not actually be addressed by 2, 3, maybe 4 of the players that have played in this test series moving on?
That's a harder question to answer. I think India seem to be at the moment, they are in a transitional phase, it seems to me. They've got a number of young players who are starting to play aggressively. They are also playing in a style, they're adopting a style which is different. No longer do we see the Pujaras, the Ajinkya Rahanes. We don't see those people who can do exactly what I've just described. When Pujara went out to Australia, he did that when he faced Nathan Lyon. He absorbed all the problems and used his feet against him so well that no one else had to really contend quite so much with the threat that Nathan Lyon possessed. And so he was able to see him off, even sometimes when he didn't score a lot of runs. The other series before that, he was the man of the series in Australia. So, but you don't see that nowadays, and you get the ridiculous statement of saying Indian players now don't play spin very well. They trust their attack more than they do their defence. And the more they commit themselves to more and more T20 and 2020 cricket, which is fine. That seems to be what everybody, all the public want and so on. But I'm afraid that comes at a cost when it comes to the test format. That they don't practice and think about their defence quite so much. And so that's why men in and around the bat, when you're playing against India, become very important people. They make mistakes at it. They've put their defence, in the second bedroom, with all the rest of the old furniture, and it's sitting in there, and they don't bring it to the game. And so they attack very well, and they trust their attack. That's why the reverse sweeps come in so much. That's why the sweeps come. It's why the slog sweeps come. And that's fine. I've no problem with the players about that sort of thing. They have to adapt to that. Cricket keeps changing and evolving anyway. But it comes at a cost for this particular format. It's too long. It's too demanding. The conditions change too much. And you need to have good skills at every one of the different things that are required to get you to succeed.
Brilliant. Jeremy, it's 9:20 in New Zealand. Too late for a celebratory glass of red wine with Daniel McCarty before Stumps?
McCarty, I'd like to take him out for a wine. I've got a bit of a wine back in my little bedroom back there. I also have something else other than the bedroom. Don't worry about that, Daniel. Look, he's getting his eyes are getting wider and wider as he heard that. Yeah. No, we will do that. We'll definitely do that.
If anyone listen, if you don't hear from me in an hour, you know where I am.
Send the police.
Send the cop.
Daniel,
it's been brilliant, you guys, to have you over there. I mean, Daniel and I have really enjoyed having it, and it's just better for the listeners too.
Well, it's better for everyone because it's sometimes difficult to get Test cricket to the airwaves for a variety of reasons that our listeners probably aren't that interested in. So it did take a lot of work behind the scenes. So big thanks to
well done all the techos there as well.
Not just that as well, and the build-up as well. A lot of work went
in.
So a big thanks to Brad Lewis. Hopefully Brad and Daniel are back on speaking terms after that defeat for Wellington Phoenix yesterday.
I love them again.
Yes,
I love them again.
And also Reuben Bradley. So big thanks to those guys. And a big thanks to you two, and look forward to seeing you two in Christchurch in a few weeks, where the Pinot Noir will be on moi. Head off into the night, guys.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.